petri dish, the petri dish, the petri dish.
This is
The petri dish, the petri dish, the petri dish. This is the petri dish. There's something growing in here, and right now what's growing is my Stardew Valley farm. It's getting very large. I've been playing lots of video games.
Nice.
Pretty much been investing all my time into farm-based video games or playing music.
Okay.
How's the past fucking 4 weeks been for you, Jonathan?
It's been great.
I
went to a fish fry yesterday.
There you go.
I've been doing Meals on Wheels 3 days a week.
Hell yeah.
Doing that regularly. Yeah. So I'm doing that. And today is Labor Day, so we're off on Monday.
We're doing the correct thing and not doing shit, because that's what all those union members fought and died for, is for us to have a weekend and then every once in a while a day off after that weekend.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So anyways.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, it is officially Labor Day. It is September. We pretty much missed all of August for the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we pretty much skipped all of August. I had my birthday.
Okay.
And that went pretty cool. Bought a karaoke room for me and my dad at the Round One arcade and just did karaoke for a while. Played a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
And just been keeping my head down. Been trying not to spend too much money because, shit's expensive. You know what did happen is
what?
I work from home, so I always see the garbage truck coming and going on my Fridays when it comes through. Like 2 weeks ago, garbage truck pulls through, does its normal thing, and then I see it circle back around and stop again in front of my house, and I'm like, all the garbage cans are empty. Why is this guy stopping in front of my house? Did I dump something I wasn't supposed to? And then I see him get his camera out and start taking pictures of the car in front of my house. And then he drives off and I go out there. Waste Management scraped my fucking car with their garbage truck.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They both the side doors just dented and scraped all the shit. And so I've been playing phone tag with their lawyer for the past 2 weeks. They still haven't compensated me for anything.
Yeah.
The incident was reported, but their lawyer's just been fucking inefficient, as I'm assuming they're supposed to be, to not pay people out when there's shit like that happens. But I've been on them. I got their number. I got my case number. And I'm like, no, I was parked and no one was in the car. You guys just hit my shit.
Yeah.
So that's going to hopefully be resolved eventually. But yeah, that was my event in August, is I was like, God damn it, Waste Management hit my car.
Yeah.
So we're back down to one vehicle because I'm trying not to drive the one that got damaged because, I want to get it checked out first, but I can't get it checked out because the lawyer won't fucking talk to me. It's a whole mess. But that's pretty much all I've been dealing with. Oh, you know what else? I'm officially married. I have spent the last 8 months trying to get proof of my marriage back in December of last year. And my marriage was only certified July 9th of this year. San Francisco County assessor signed the documents July 9th. So they took several months to get that shit certified. It was a whole ordeal,
but it's good.
Yeah, but now we finally have a copy of the marriage certificate. It's official.
Good.
But here's where more of the shit piles on, Jonathan. I hope you're ready.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've been trying to get the marriage certificate so I can get on, we can share insurance. Alicia can get her name change done.
Yeah.
All that official shit.
Yeah.
But the Nevada DMV and the Nevada government has been a target of a huge cyber attack. And so
Ooh,
the DMV and all the official record stuff is down for an indeterminate amount of time. They say like through September it was so bad. So we
yeah,
can't get any of the name change shit done because all of the
yeah,
websites are down. So I finally get married
okay,
after 8 months. 8 months of getting this documentation
yes,
from San Francisco. And the time I finally get it,
yes,
Nevada gets hacked and I can't even do any of the shit that I need with this documentation. It's
damn,
a fucking mess.
yeah, that is a mess. Yeah, I,
So,
well,
you know.
Sweetwater got attacked the other day.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
their shit went down. Um, and I was basically just trying to explore what deals they had available. They put the Moog Mother 32, which is the next synthesizer I want to buy, on sale for $100 off. So it's just $500, but I still think that it could go down more.
Yeah, 500
So
bucks
I'm
is a
gonna,
lot.
yeah, it is, and it's worth it though. I mean, in all honesty, but I think it's gonna go down more on Black Friday.
Oh,
So
yeah, probably.
yeah, so I'm holding out for Black Friday. Um, but yeah, it's definitely something I want, and it's definitely a well-made product. Um, but I'm trying to get a a deal out here. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
just have money to throw away. Yeah,
Same.
but
Man,
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
doing band shit. We had to re-record a bass part because there was, of course, I knew our producer was going to catch something. I just didn't think it would be so.
okay.
I don't want to
Minuscule.
say minuscule because when I finally
Uh,
heard what he was talking about, I was like, oh, okay. But
yeah,
I completely missed it, and I get what he's talking about. In one of these songs, Quentin has a bass line that really like walks along the neck of the bass. So he was like holding chords at
okay,
some point, and then he was like hitting things and lifting up. So there's just the slightest hum of one of his strings
gotcha. Yeah,
feedbacking
yeah,
through the back of like the verse and the chorus parts. And I was
yeah,
like, I didn't hear it because I just did a compressor and a light amplification on his bass to like
yeah.
have it be as clean as possible to record.
Right.
I didn't jack up the EQ and listen for anything. I didn't put a bunch of distortion or any effects on it. And so when it
Yeah.
got into the hands of our producer and he ran it through a real amp because he reamps all of our stuff in studio and plays it through real
Right.
amps.
Cool.
He played it through a
Yeah.
real amp and he's like, there's feedback all up in this shit. He's like, I don't know what you guys
Oh.
did, but it sounds terrible. I was like, what are you
Oh
talking about? It was
shit.
so clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Damn.
not only do we
Yeah.
have to re-record, we have to rewrite that bass part.
Oh
Uh,
shoot.
unless we do like the Motown sponge thing, you know how they used to put like the bass players back in the day used to put a little sponge or a little
Sponge
foam. Yeah,
on the bridge.
yeah,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
things from ringing out because they were
Okay.
always walking along that thing. So it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
either got to do some Motown foam or rewrite the bass. But either way,
Yeah.
that's our next
Yeah.
mission, and that's
Yeah.
so far
I
the
would do.
only thing we've had to redo.
Okay. I would do some Motown foam.
Yeah,
That's what I would
I
do.
like the bass
Yeah.
part, so
Yeah.
might try it
Yeah.
with a little bit of foam in there.
Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, that was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
real kick in the pants to be like, god damn it. Of course there's like one little thing that unless I really dig into each individual sound, I wasn't gonna find.
Mhm.
I think once he digs into my
Yeah.
vocals, I'm gonna have some shit to redo because he's gonna be like, what's this background vocal that I hear you just like fat breathing and then hit
Oh.
an off harmony and then try to auto tune it out?
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
background vocals, I thought I could get away with it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, my friend Aaron, who also is big into Reaper, has been doing record production for a local band in
Nice.
Greensboro called Dit, and he sent me a song that they completed today, and it's pretty good. And I want to pass it along to you, but they're going to be up on streaming services within the week. So
Yeah.
I was just waiting to send you that link to their streaming services. Because yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah, it's pretty catchy sing-songy sound, which I think you would like. Um, it's it's not as heavy as I thought that band was going to be. Um, it's more like it's got more of a pop punk sound, which I know is up your alley.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
cool. But my hand, okay, so I've been speaking of music stuff, I've been playing guitar and since my accident and trying to relearn the guitar.
Yep.
But my dexterity hasn't been very good. But over the past couple weeks, I'm playing trills, hammer on, hammer off stuff,
Nice.
and yeah, and it's getting better. It's not as good as it was when before my accident, but it's like I'm 14 again and just clunking through stuff, you know.
There's something about that feeling of like getting back to playing guitar and you're just like by yourself in a room and it's a little bit bad and you can
Yeah,
tell and you're a little bit
yeah.
loud and you're like, you know what? This is how the sausage gets made. I can't be good unless I'm loudly bad for a little while.
Right.
But it's just,
Yeah.
it's that thing of knowing you're practicing a thing that other people can definitely hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I
Yeah.
can't imagine
Well,
having to practice like trumpet or some shit where you're like,
oh.
someone can hear me.
Yeah. Well, okay. So at the house I live at, I have a housemate on the same floor as me, but thankfully she is out with her caseworker today. So I was taking the opportunity to turn my amp up a little bit
Yeah, get
and
loud.
trying to hear it. So yeah. Uh, so hopefully I wasn't sending too much upstairs, but I mean the amp that I have is a Yamaha THR5, and it's just a 10-watt solid state desktop amp
Yeah, it shouldn't
that
be too
is
bad.
meant for practice. Yeah, but the thing is, it gets surprisingly loud.
Oh yeah,
Like I can turn it up. Yeah,
you
for
can feedback
sure.
through that real bad.
Hmm.
It can get loud.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I use it for my guitar, and then I also use it for my synthesizer. It works with my synthesizers well, so it's pretty cool. I've got a little retro rig for my synthesizer, which looks cool. Um, and yeah, yeah. Eventually, I want to get a powered PA wedge speaker, so I can do live gigs with my synthesizer. Um, but that's down the road. That's further down the road, and apparently they're reasonably cheap used.
Yeah.
Like there's a big used market for those, and they're reasonably affordable.
Most of the time
So,
you can pick up like a decent EV wedge for like 80
uh huh.
bucks used. So
Oh yeah,
it's
that's great. That's not
yeah,
bad at
like I
all.
know I've sold wedges for about that price. I've even
Okay.
I basically gave two wedge speakers to the Don't Tell comedy crew around here because I was like, I don't got space for them, so you guys
Nice.
just use them till they're
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
It's just like
Nice.
sometimes you
That's
happen upon a
great.
wedge speaker and you're like, I can't fit it in my house. So if you're gonna use it, you
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
already got too
I
much
mean,
shit in this
it's
house.
fair enough. I mean, it's well the before my accident, the amp that I have was a Fender Hot Rod DeVille,
Yeah, you
which is
had
a
the
60-watt tube amp, and that was Jesus Christ, it was just loud.
Yeah, that was like a two
And there
speaker
was no way
combo.
to get it quiet.
That's a loud boy.
No, it was a 4x10.
Oh, it was a 4x10. Holy
Uh,
shit.
yeah, yeah, it was so loud. It
Mm.
was so fucking loud. Yeah, I didn't have the 2x12. I wish I did in hindsight to get better bass response, but the 4x10 sounded great. Um, and yeah, yeah,
I finally did a gig this year with Sad Giants in August. We played a new club underground
okay,
all ages venue.
cool,
Uh the show went how local shows frequently go. I won't get into too many of the
okay,
details, but I was unhappy about a few aspects, but we tried to stay
fair enough.
professional and easy to work with. So
Yeah, yeah,
we got the ear of the guy that owns the club. He tried to text us for a date in October, but I'm out of town that weekend. Unfortunately, it's Savage Henry weekend, so I
okay,
was like, I can't do that
yeah.
fucking gig. Um,
No, you can't. You gotta go
yeah.
to Savage Henry.
So I was like, I
Yeah,
can't do that. But the
yeah,
sound guy was really cool with us. We brought our usual big rigs and didn't bring our like in-ear monitor system that kind of takes a lot to deal with. But
cool.
the sound guy was really
Yeah,
cool, and he was like, next time if you guys want to bring that rig, we don't got to bring our giant fucking amps. We can just bring, because me and Quentin are both ampless when we practice. We have pedals,
nice.
and we
Yeah,
just go digital amplification.
direct
um
and
yeah,
yeah.
and so
Uh,
we have that
um,
ability if we played live again.
cool.
um and so he was like, I can make you guys sound way better if you go ampless next time. We were like, fuck yeah, that was the whole point. It's like we wanted to go
Okay,
ampless
yeah,
so we didn't carry shit around and our sound guy could make us sound good.
right.
But we have so many
Yeah.
sound guys that don't want to fucking work with us because we show up with things that aren't cool. We have to deal with
Oh,
so yeah,
whatever.
we have to deal with so many like mid 50s dudes who are just like over the idea that anyone other than them can make sounds that are good. And so they're just
Right.
like, oh, in my club, you can't do it like this. And we're like, we don't give a fuck about your club. You know, like,
Yeah, no, we really
you
don't.
know, like the same way
Yeah.
you don't care about our band or how our instruments are, we don't care about your club. So if this is how the relationship
Yeah.
is going to go, fuck your club since you say fuck us. So if this is the
Yeah.
relationship, fine. We won't show up with anything ever. How's that? And it's just like, as
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
few bands in town that will
Yeah.
actually bring a crowd to the club because we tell
Nice.
people when we're playing places, unlike some
Yeah.
bands, it's like
Right.
you can only complain so much about the band bringing the people to your club before we don't want to play there
Right.
anymore, because it's
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
it was a huge hassle to get set up here today. It could have just been 30 minutes to an hour of get shit done, but
Yeah.
instead it was a fucking chore, and that's not why I do this hobby that doesn't pay well. you know
Right. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing this to
That's
deal with.
awesome that y'all are a draw, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That's
like
great.
we try to sell tickets, we try to get people out to our shows, and
Yeah.
when that is met with people that just disrespect the very notion of the way we play instruments, it makes
Yeah.
me not want to play anywhere in Reno, because
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like, how many old dudes in Reno can tell you they used to have a really cool club in the shitty bar they own now,
Yeah.
before I'm like, that's why you are here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's
fuck you in whatever place you are going to
yeah.
own next.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's how shit's been with Sad Giants.
Okay, well shit.
It's
Yeah.
just people
Yeah.
making me angry.
Yeah,
But
well I'm really looking forward to the new record.
yeah, it's gonna be
You
good.
know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 9 songs
Okay.
of pure locked in your home office, thinking
Yeah.
about all of the times from before.
Cool.
It's going to be a nostalgia trip for people, I hope.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
got a sound to it.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just
I
hope
mean,
that we can get something pressed physically.
cool. Yeah, tell when you start researching physical pressings of albums, let me know about that because I that's sort of my dream is to get some of my comedy pressed on a single like a 45 or tape a special and put it on a record.
It
That
would be fun to have, because people used to spend money on party records, like
okay, yeah.
before there was the notion of stand-up comedy. You would just
Hmm.
have a party record where it's like, hey, this is just a guy talking shit for 12 minutes,
Yeah.
like come in here
Okay,
and
yeah.
listen to this guy. And you would just go listen to one, you would go listen to fucking what's his
Like
name,
one
Bob
one.
Newhart pretend to be on an airline, like
Okay,
you would just go
okay.
listen to this fuck you would go listen to Red Fox say some outlandish shit. So it's just
Yeah,
like, I know
yeah,
that the internet and everything is so saturated with like
yeah.
all
Oh
types
yeah,
of comedy, all notions, but there's
yeah,
something special to a physical
yeah.
thing that you can
There
bust
really
out and be
is.
like, look at this physical art piece. Maybe it's a colored vinyl, maybe it's got some cool stuff,
Yeah.
and then you put
Hmm.
it on and it's just like fart noises for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
it's funny. Sometimes the act of creating the thing is also part of the comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that what is it? Dave Ross, the comedian Dave Ross, pressed some stuff to vinyl
Okay.
fairly recently, and it was he had the same thing of just like it's always been his dream to press stuff to vinyl, and so he pressed
Yeah.
like two jokes, an A and a B side,
Nice.
and I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah. Was that just on a 45?
Yeah,
Okay, nice. Oh yeah. I mean, 'cause that's kind of what I want to do is just do do like 8 minutes aside, you know, and nothing crazy, crazy long, but I can do more jokes quickly than the average comedian because I'm a one-liner comic.
yep.
So, yeah, which either puts me at an advantage or a disadvantage. I don't know which.
It really fluctuates with the temperature
Yes.
of comedy. Right now, out of fashion. No one,
Okay, good.
yeah, nobody
Yeah.
is writing jokes well right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was explaining. I was riding in the car with my caretaker the other day, and he was like he was putting on some YouTube comedy, and I was like, right now there's a bubble in comedy, and there's a lot of trash just
there's a
being
lot.
risen. Yeah, and it's like if you live in LA and you just go and get a meeting with anybody and say I do comedy, they'll throw money at you. It's it's just artistically the the genre is not doing well right
Yeah,
now.
it's extremely
Yeah.
oversaturated with
Mhm.
pretty much just like the lowest common denominator bullshit.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And so it's just we're in one of those comedy booms where we just got to
Yeah.
wait it out
Right.
until
Exactly.
like 4 or
That's
5 years from now when most of those guys are probably dead from the amount of cocaine they're doing in Austin, Texas.
okay. Yeah. And yeah, if anything, I hope most of the comics in Austin, Texas just yeah, die from cocaine.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's just going to get nuked one of these days.
Yeah.
The whole thing. It's just a fucking
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
yeah, but the whole ethos of current comedy, from everything I see from like online comedians and the type of comedian that is still getting tours,
Yes.
is all just like the dumbest shit, like racist caricatures,
Yeah.
and just like
Yeah. It's so bad. Yeah.
comedy that wasn't even good in the 90s is just back. Like
Right. Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
wow, you waited on this shit for 30 years to still be unfunny. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's it's bad news.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, who was I thinking about the other day? Um, oh yeah, Mark Maron is a
Oh yeah.
bright light in what's going on right now, and
He's been
He's
all over the normal podcast circuit shitting on him. It's been very funny to
yeah,
watch.
yeah, it has been. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think he's quite as weaponized his shit as it used to be, where he was really just sabotaging himself. But he is speaking some truth, and
He
I
used to
hope
be a
that pays
battle
off.
axe that you just swung at whatever was in his way. And now
Yeah, exactly.
he's more of just like a pocket knife now where he's like, this shit sucks. This
Yeah,
shit sucks. You know, just like
yeah, yeah,
getting the little shit. He's a little more
yeah,
surgical with it now,
yeah,
which
yeah. I
I
think so
appreciate
too.
out of him. Because it's
Hmm.
funny, people
Yeah.
online, because I've been going into the subreddits and other spaces of like the kill Tonys and the shitheads.
Oh
So I've been going
God,
into their
they put
subreddits.
Kill Tony on Netflix,
Yeah, he got a
and
Netflix
that to
special.
me, yeah, and that to me is such fucking garbage.
Even the
Like,
people that like Kill Tony have not responded well to that special. It's got like 4 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes.
oh wow,
Yeah, it it sucks
good.
even by their shitty standards.
Oh wow, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
I'm,
terrible.
mm,
But
yeah,
Mark Maron's been like
yeah. I
getting
love
at
Mark.
them, and their
Good.
responses haven't even been to be like, ooh, he's wrong, and we're not like he says. They haven't been even been able to like deny any of the shit he's saying. All they're
Oh
saying is like, ooh, Mark Maron's an old hack who is always mad at people, and everyone's like, yeah, but
no,
is he
Mark
wrong?
Maron's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's like, is he wrong though? And they can't refute that they're just a fucking death cult, you know?
yeah,
That they're just
yeah,
the shittiest type of fraternity, but from only
yeah,
losers who were never even able to make it that far.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
it's so funny. It's so
yeah,
funny to watch the
yeah,
current meta of comedy just
yeah.
be unable to deny how much they suck.
Yeah. And I guess I got caught up in the internet stuff that for a few weeks, and then I asked you about it and you were like, "Dude, don't try to win comedy on the
Yeah,
internet." And it's like, yeah, that's a really good point. I
it's a zero sum game. There ain't no
Yeah.
winning to it.
No, 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 no. Yeah, and I've never been that guy, but like I was just watching so much bullshit,
It's
you know?
yeah, you can get down a
Yeah,
real
because
bad rabbit hole on YouTube.
right, right, yeah. And so anyways, yeah, I mean I've told I went to a house party at my some friends the other day, and I had some strangers uh who wanted to hear me do comedy, so I read jokes to them and had a really positive response. And that's basically as close as I get to doing comedy these days.
Hey, if you're
Is
making
just
two to
kind of
five
like
people
private
laugh,
performance. Yes.
yeah,
I mean, to me, it's so when I get an honest response, it's great. Even if it's bad news and they're like all grown, or because some of my jokes are deliberately infantile. I do that shit. So I expect it sometimes, but when I get an honest response from anybody, that makes me happy. That's that's what I miss about going to an open mic regularly is just that doesn't matter what you do, the audience will react accordingly to how you did. And it's that contract of the open mic that makes me like love the genre of comedy. And it makes me care about doing it
I hate
well,
open mics. I can't
you
do it
know.
anymore.
Fair enough, but to me, it's like being in the lab with beakers and chemicals and specialized machinery and stuff like that. It's just it's like the petri dish. It's just like that. That's what I love about this. Yeah, yeah.
We're losing
Yeah.
open
I
mics here
haven't.
in
I
Reno
haven't.
again. It's been bad.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, Coffee and Comics open mic
Why?
shut down out of nowhere. Who knows? They just
Oh,
wanted to go a
really?
they wanted to go a different direction with their entertainment is what the official
Fair enough. Yeah,
thing
yeah.
was. And I was like
Okay.
understanding the way comedy works and knowing how open mics are around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I understand.
Yep.
Yeah, the open mic I
Yeah, you
started, I
definitely want to go
understand why it's
different.
dead. Like I've been there. I
Oh
understand.
man. Yeah.
I've seen the comics.
Yes.
Oof, you can only take so many weeks of that in a row. I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
and it's just like,
Yeah.
how do you convince some 19 to 27-year-old who doesn't even own the place to stay there late
Yeah.
for all these assholes? Like,
Yes.
it's just
Yes.
like sometimes the comedians don't understand
That
there is
they're.
always a business
Yep.
to it.
Yes.
No matter
Exactly.
what. Have your fun freedom of speech moments where you're going to say whatever you want, and then understand at the end of the day, everyone is tired of you.
Yeah. Or
Everyone's,
or
yeah,
yeah. Or understand that ahead of time and just don't do that.
it's
You know.
impossible. It's impossible for any open micer to shut the fuck up ever. You must know this, Jonathan.
I mean, I get, yeah, but I mean, the freedom of speech shit is just such garbage.
Yeah.
And yeah, and having some understanding and awareness of that is like, I feel like a level you eventually level up, into where, you're not, and it should happen like after 2 or 3 weeks of that,
It
of
what about 2 to 3 years? Is that enough
no,
time?
no,
Because
no.
that's how long that open mic
No.
ran after I left.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's how little the jokes changed. Is I went when I first left and I was like,
Bad.
oof, that's rough. And then I went a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago and I was like, it's the same. Oh no.
Oh no.
Poor Molman.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay. So I see Molman doing on Instagram. I see Molman doing show
Yeah,
producing shows,
he
and
bartends at a different place and is able to do actual shows there. So he at least has
gotcha.
like another
Yeah.
location. He's not fully fucked. And I think he still
Okay.
has the
Good.
ability to do monthly shows at Coffee and Comics, but they
Okay.
want
But
not the
not.
open mic.
But right. Yeah. But they want non-open micers.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
they want they want the face Molman to bring talent so that if the talent sucks,
Yes.
they can say, "Hey, Molman, what the fuck was
What
that?"
do you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
But
like
yeah,
you
I'm
can't.
just putting it out there. If I ever make it back to Reno, I'm happy to do shows anywhere in Reno.
Hopefully, those places are still open.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Uh, Yeah,
I've been
I
thinking about
mean,
trying to get into the Laugh Factory ever since Dave Mancarelli died.
oh,
Not that he was like the
fair.
gatekeeper
Yeah.
keeping me out. I don't want it to make it sound like he was like keeping me away, but I just like, and not that I
Right,
want to like
but he
take
was a
his place and take up the
shitbag.
mantle, but like it being
Yeah,
the only
no.
consistent comedy club here, and
Yes,
then losing
exactly.
losing such an
Yeah,
integral part of that, it's just like
yeah.
somebody needs to step up and try to get locals into that place again.
Right,
and I,
exactly.
and I don't see anybody else with the ability or want to. And so like
Okay.
I want to, I would love to be able to be in the Laugh Factory. And that dude hates
Oh,
women. So like Sarah and Andrea
yeah,
weren't able to get in there. Uh
yeah,
and
yeah.
so like
And also, I mean, Dave Mancarelli was a gatekeeper.
he was, and
I mean,
he kept that gate.
and yeah, he did. I mean, I'm not saying you're saying that he didn't do that to you, but you were a local comic and he did that to local comics.
Yeah.
If you ever like I explored trying to go to the Laugh Factory one time and it was just shit raining down and it was just bullshit. So he might not have done that to you directly, but he was holding it over your head if you ever tried. So fuck that guy. That's that's what I'm trying to say is fuck that guy. I mean, the Laugh Factory could be a cool resource
It
for,
could be.
yeah, but yeah, it would have to be somebody who really gave a shit and and was vibrant in the local scene, you
Yeah,
know.
and it's tough, especially with the Laugh Factory, because they have the name and the recognition and the casinos behind them.
Uh-huh.
And it's like I understand now how Pat was able to hold it down for so long
Okay.
because he didn't let anybody in there either. Because it's like
No.
he would try them out at Third Street, and nobody was good at Third Street. So it's kind of a tough. Jonathan, you got rose-colored glasses about comedy.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, well, you were good at Third Street. Austin was good at Third Street. Nick Jostin was good at Third Street. Sarah Rooker was good at Third Street. Andrea B was good at Third Street. That there was stuff at Third Street that was worth repeating outside of Third Street. But yes, there were really bad there were bad people at Third Street too.
Yep.
Yep. And
And it's
so,
like it's also the point of like nobody could even work with the Pioneer Underground long enough to
fair
not
enough.
blow it up. So who could work at the Laugh Factory without fucking shooting up the place? You know, like
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. But Wayne, or what's his face? Was it
yeah.
Wayne? Okay. He was a pain in the ass to work with.
Now,
He was,
Jonathan, see how you have a problem with every perceived authority figure in comedy you came into contact with, and
yes.
remember who you've been,
Yes. Yes.
and
Yeah.
understand you have rose-colored glasses about comedy and not about authority figures.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. It's problematic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but
Some people didn't want you performing in places because you were an alcoholic who was mean, and your comedy was frequently antagonistic
okay.
and
Yeah. I
very
mean, that's
drunk at the
fair.
same time.
Yes. That is totally
And
correct.
that's why we
Yeah.
got to go to Jimmy B's,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
which I don't think is there anymore either. I think it's a different
I
place.
don't. Yeah, I don't think. I think Jimmy B's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it closed like during the pandemic. We lost that shit immediately. Somebody
Yeah. Yeah.
tried to start a mic there after it became something else, I think.
Oh.
And then like
Okay.
nobody showed up because like
Yeah.
no one does,
Right.
especially
Yeah.
the
I
new
mean,
open
it was
mics.
kind of out. Yeah, and it was kind of not. It was out of the way.
Yeah, no foot
Um.
traffic was going by there
Right.
unless they missed the
No.
bus,
Yeah.
like that guy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Plumas County Jail, is that what it was?
Yes. It
Yes,
was. Yes. Yes.
good
Yep.
times.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think that's it for
Yeah.
this podcast.
Okay. Okay.
We've got a
Yeah.
good chunk. Let's land this plane, Jonathan.
Yeah.
What things in the world you've been digging on? You got anything cool that you've been liking?
Um. I mean, I've just been listening to Rat-a-tat and Daft Punk, um, to try to reinforce my understanding of electronic music. So when I'm messing with my synthesizer, I yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
good to be in the mode of the music you can make so that like you can
correct,
kind of emulate certain things, because I know sometimes I'll
yeah,
listen to a bunch of electronic shit, or like some house music or some like really techno-y stuff, and then I'll
yeah.
try to get into Sad Giants mode and I can't do it. I'm
Oh,
like, the sound of a guitar just isn't nice to me right now, and I don't want to
okay,
do it. And it's tough to
okay,
make music afterwards.
yeah, yeah.
Oh god. I have got one thing on the horizon. That's Punk Rocktoberfest on
Hell
September
yeah,
27th. Sad Giants is playing. Shout out to Empire 13 Presents and Shoe Tree Brewing. We're going to have a
nice.
grand old time at that festival. I
Hell yeah,
went to a little fest they threw during the summer. free all ages outdoors. It's like all the cool shit you could want, and it's late September, so it's not gonna be hot as shit. I'm real
Okay.
excited for the fest. So
Nice.
I
That's
got
great.
I got two festivals just like fucking back to back, going Punk
Well,
Rocktoberfest and then Savage Henry.
okay, yeah, that's great. And the North Carolina Comedy Fest is
Ooh,
going to be September 9th through the 14th at the Idiot Box in Greensboro, North Carolina. So that's coming up, so I should plug that.
yeah, you're just gonna
But
buy
I
a
will,
ticket and post up because that's what yeah, it's full fun to do that in a fest.
I mean, it is, and that's typically what I would do, but I'm in Durham, and so I'm just too far away to do that.
Just start walking right now.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. I've basically I've got to figure out some some logistics in order to start getting to Greensboro more on my own terms. So I that's like legitimately one of my life goals right now. Um, they did okay, so they did a 12-hour comedy marathon
Nice.
this past weekend. Yeah, and they had sketch, improv, stand up, and they live streamed it on Twitch, so I got to watch some of it not being in town for it. So
That's
that was
nice.
really yeah, that was really cool. And yeah, they're working on putting more time and attention into their Twitch stream in order to grow that audience as well. Because the Idiot Box Comedy Club, honestly, it sells out pretty good these days. They've built the business up to where it's like, oh, we're kind of running out of seats for people. We don't, they have watch parties at the next door a bar. They have a bar next door that they own as well, and they'll put um shows that they have going on in the comedy club live on the screen for people to come and just watch and sit and hang out at the bar next door.
That's always
And
nice.
yeah, it's pretty cool. The Twitch streaming seems to be like an extension of that. And so but all the work of the people associated with the Idiot Box has been really supportive and really um, interesting to see happen and grow. And it seems like it, at the Idiot Box, comedy seems like a force for good. Outside the Idiot Box, I don't know if comedy's really a force for good. Um, But in Greensboro, North Carolina, man, it's a great scene. There's really good people. It's nice. It's welcoming. Um, yeah,
It's always good to find a little place like that.
yeah, it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's not like Reno comedy where everybody's just
Yeah.
kind of halfway through a meltdown.
It's like
And
Reno comedy is literally just like Mad Max warlords, all
yes, it
left to their
is.
own devices. We don't have a central club, so everyone's just like, I've made my own club here in this fucking bookstore or whatever.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
just like lobbing off heads or whatever the fuck you do nowadays.
Right. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good
But
times. Well, shit.
yeah.
Let's get
Yeah,
this done,
Langdon.
everybody.
Yeah.
Fucking drink your Ovaltine, guys.
Yes.
Buy the Navy and start a bank. All right.
Yeah.